In this video, what I want to show you how to do is to convert your isometric drawing into a working drawing. So this is what you're going to end up with here. And what it is basically is we're going to show a view looking straight from the front, from the side, and from the top. So what's called an elevation, a plan, an end view. We're also going to put in some dimensions into this drawing. We're going to do a detailed view of a certain part of the drawing. We're going to make an isometric drawing, and we're also going to do a title block down here in the corner. So if we go back to your cutter that you've drawn, and down here you're going to see a plus sign, and you're going to see create a drawing. This will come up next. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go custom template, ISO, A4 millimeters. This one here, first angle projection. We're going to include a border, 0. So yours might have 4, but you're going to have to go 0. All right, start zone, bottom right, title block, do not include. Okay, and click OK there. So next, we're going to ask us what part do we want to put in. So we're going to click this part 1. And you can see it's going to give us our elevation. And if we scroll down, or so we scroll down here now, then it's going to give us our plan. Now, as you can see, this is kind of small. All right. So I'm just going to click on that there. Escape, sorry. Hit delete and delete. And I will go back here now, and then I'm going to insert view. Now, you can insert any view you want, front view, side view, etc. But you can also insert what scale you want it at. So if I insert this here, you can see now it's much, much bigger, filling up much more of the space in the drawing, because we want to leave a minimal amount of blank spaces around the drawing. So you're going to have to mess about with the scale to see if you can fit what fills up your sheet the most. So we're going to put in our elevation. Then we're going to go down and we're going to fill in our plan. It doesn't matter the gap that you leave here. Okay, now if you click on it and you drag it over to the right, then it's going to do our end view for us. So we go back to our drawing. What else do we put into this now? So we've got our elevation, our plan, and our end view. We want to put in a few different dimensions into this drawing. So if we go up here, we'll see here, it's got dimensions. Now you don't have to put in every single dimension. I just want to be able to see that you can actually put in a dimension. So we'll drag this out. We'll put in a few of the main dimensions. So the thickness of the piece, the width of the piece. And it's no harm to put in a dimension of a radius or a diameter. Okay, 4.5. Now, that's okay. That's all we need to put in is those few main dimensions. Next, we're going to go back here and we're going to go to insert view. And instead of putting in the front this time, we're going to go in isometric. And we'll drag this out and we can drop it anywhere at all. And there's our isometric drawing of our project. Next, again, we'll go up here then and we can see here, this one here. So detailed view. And you can highlight then, it's going to ask you to insert a circle. Drag out the circle. And you can see then now we don't want it hiding our end view. So what we can do is we can move it over to here. And that now is a detailed 2:1 scaled of that there. All right. So next, so that's that there. All done. Our elevation, our plan, our end view, our main dimensions are detailed and our isometric. Down here now we're going to put in our title block. So up here we can put in table, and we want it 4:2. We want to make sure that it's clicked in the bottom right down here. And then we're going to go down here to the bottom right and we're going to click where we want it. Okay. Next, what I want to do is just drag this out a bit. Again, the size doesn't matter so much for this one here, okay? What kind of information do we want to put in this here? So we want to put in what the project title is, cell tip cutter, student's name, and then you put your name underneath here. The scale of the drawing, 1:1. The title of the actual thing is a working drawing, and the program that we use to draw it on sheet. So we go back to our drawing. Now, you can see that these are two separate cells, but if we highlight the two of them, and if we highlight one, I'm sorry, and hit the arrow up button or control button, now there we go. So we'll highlight the two of those, and we're going to merge those horizontally. Then we're just going to simply highlight the two of these, and we're going to merge these vertically. And then inside in here, if you just click inside, it's going to give you an option to type in. And what are we going to put in there? Sellotape cutter. Now, what we might also want to do is put that right in the center. You can mess about with the dimensions of it, with the style, okay? But for now, we're just going to type in student name. Now, here's an example. So student name is too big. So what we're going to do is we're going to highlight that there, and we're going to change the dimensions down to 3. So now that way then it's going to fit in nicer into a drawing. Make that go center. And you type in your own name there. Okay. Put that in the center. Again, you might have to change the size of it to make it fit. Over here, we're going to put in drawing and center that down here. We're going to put in scale 1:1. Center that. And over here, I'm going to type in shape. Again, center that. Now that's our drawing almost complete. One last thing we're going to do, we're going to go in to the internet. We're going to type in first angle projection. And in this case, it's giving me these two, but the one we want at the top one, first angle projection. So we'll go down here to our snipping tool, new, and then we're going to Control C, which is Control Cut, down to back to our drawing, and Control V. I cannot paste information for some reason. Oh yeah, sorry. Here we go. Insert image. Sorry. Import. So we'll just go back to our snip file, save as, and save this into my pictures. First angle projection. Save. Back here then, import. Find pictures here. First angle projection. Here it is. And we're just going to put it down here, like so. Okay, and that's our completed working drawing of our sellotape cutter.